Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Inside RIC Athletics. Today I'm going to be joined by two men of the men's basketball team here. Joined with me in the Murray Center, it's going to be Loudon Chupas and Xavier Mendez, guys. How you guys doing today?
Good.
That's good. That's awesome. Yeah, awesome to hear. You guys are on a 6-game win streak. 5 of those being conference games. Last time out against Plymouth State, you guys had a great win, 2-point win, a very, good win too when, Usman, fouled out as well. So what were some things that you guys saw that you really liked from yourselves, and maybe what are some things that you're going to look to improve on? Loudon, I'll start with you.
I think just as a team, we played pretty well offensively together. When the ball moves, everyone gets their shots, and we just played really well collectively.
That's right, yeah, finding open guys and spacing out the floor to try to find some guys in low. Where Xavier, you had a good game as well, 9 points, 10 rebounds. What did you see out there?
I just seen at the end of the day we just played together.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the main things we preach on.
Yes.
So I feel like we executed that very well.
Yeah, that's right. And like we were talking about a little bit before this interview started, you guys have been waiting these games by really close margins, but they're still wins at the end of the day. You guys are still getting these wins earlier in the season and sort of midway through the season now. What are some things that Coach Sam's talking about late game in those huddles when you guys have to make either a big defensive stop or maybe going down the other court to try to hit a 3 or a 2? Xavier, I'll start with you on this one.
It was basically he's just grind it out, just grind it out. Find anything, all the energy you have left, just put it out on the floor.
That's right, yeah, and it really shows the past couple of games too with the 6-game win streak. And Loudon, how about you?
He basically just tells us that teams are going to go on runs, and we just got to bounce back from those runs and make a run of our own, basically.
Yeah, that's right. Basketball's a game of runs. It's not going to be easy for either team to really get into a rhythm early offensively, but it can be easy to get into a rhythm defensively. And that's one of the things that Coach Sam really does preach on the defensive end. What are your thoughts on how you guys have been playing defense lately, Loudon?
I think our defense is a little iffy at spots, but I think collectively we played pretty well. There's just some lapses, and those lapses kind of hurt us. But yeah, as long as we stick together.
That's right. Yeah, and Xavier, for you.
Totally agree with that. There's glimpses we're playing very good defense, and there's glimpses where we played a bad defense. We're just getting used to it. We're getting used to it these past couple games. Yeah. We just got to keep holding on to it.
That's right. And, Xavier, you've been here since your freshman year. What were some things that you maybe learned your freshman year that you're sort of taking into your sophomore year?
Just patience. Patience, I would say. Beginning of the year, I wasn't really playing. But I was just patient, and then you just get your opportunity. Yeah. I feel like that's a lot with the guys on our team.
That's right. Yeah, and even when you're being patient down low in the block, when you sort of get that ball down there, you sort of want to make a move, but sometimes, patience is really the key there to try to either find someone on the outside of the wings or even take it yourself to the rim. And, Loudon, for you transferred from American International. What were maybe some things that you learned there that you're looking to take into Coach Sam's team?
Well, over there, I kind of just, I didn't play as much, so I kind of watched, and I tried to learn as much as I could from, players that, play at a much higher level.
Of course. And
then try to take what I can from them and then bring it over here. So anything at all, offensively, defensively.
Yeah, students of the game, really. That's awesome to hear. And, you guys have a really good matchup coming up against Western Connecticut tomorrow. Actually, I was doing some research. Men's basketball teams 1-9 against Western Connecticut State in the past 10 matchups. So, really looking for you guys to get a win. Xavier, what are some things that Coach Sam is talking about in practice either today or the past couple days with the short little layover with Saturday's past game?
Just defense. Defense.
Yeah, hold them to less points than you guys. Yeah, and Loudon for you.
Yeah, I would say defense, and then they press a lot, so just being able to break that press and get into offense.
That's right. Yeah, I'm really enjoying watching you guys play the past couple games, and you guys have sort of, I think it's 4 games in 7 days or something like that. So you guys really being really busy, but if you can,
that's how we like it.
That's exactly yeah. You can get through this run, then there's nothing really stopping you. You guys can take it on in the LEC, and it's just, in my opinion, it's just you and Keene State. All the rest of the teams you guys have seemed like you can really hold your own, and Keene State's definitely one of the top ones, but I think you guys can beat them too. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, no problem. I'm going to ask you one more question, a little bit of a fun one. If you were stuck in a room for 24 hours, let's say you're stuck in my office, it's a little smaller room for 24 hours, and you have to have a teammate with you. Who's that teammate going to be? Loudon, I'll go with you first.
That's a good one. I might have to go with Oos. Oos is just really funny, I'm not going to lie. So, probably have to go with him.
That's awesome. And Xavier, for you?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Yeah. Hey, don't want to leave anybody out, but I don't want to,
Yeah. I'll say Manny.
Manny, yeah.
Manny.
That's awesome.
That's
yeah. also can't really have too many people in that room too, because it also could get either annoying or just too many people in there. But yeah, thank you guys again for joining me. Once again, you can catch their game tomorrow here at the Murray Center or on the LEC Network, and all the rest of their conference games on the LEC Network. They also have a game against Fitchburg State on this Thursday that will happen here at the Murray Center as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that, all on the LEC Network. And yeah, guys, thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeah.